You want him to finish?
That's it, ain't it? That's it, ain't it?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go back to your
All right, I'm going to start back at Mark 7:7. Howbeit in vain do ye worship me, teaching from doctrines the commandments of men.
See, so that's how you worship the Lord in vain. When your preacher teaching you the worship of the Lord, the doctrines, the teaching for doctrine, the commandments of men, go ahead. When he tell you you can still eat pork, man. What that said in the Bible, man. And then what's the proof? When you eat pork, what you get, man? You get high blood pressure, you get parasites in your body. It's showing you don't supposed to eat that, man. High blood pressure. Diabetes, man. All type of sickness, man. Now once you get that parasite in your body, all that parasite doing is eating everything up in your body.
It says, for laying aside the commandments of Yahweh.
So laying aside the commandments of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai.
We hold the tradition of men.
To hold the tradition of men. Go ahead.
Basically, you know, by you not wanting to keep the commandments of Yahweh, you laying them to the side. You know, if you believe in the doctrine your preachers teaching, you laying to the side the doctrine that the Most High is teaching. You know what I mean? And you like, I don't want to hear it. You know, Yahweh, you keep your commandments, but then you want to call on Him in time of need. What do I need to do? You know, how can I find Him? You know,
right. Tell our people, don't cook with that pork in your vegetables. My grandma done it, my great, but who they learned that from? The so-called white man. That was the only meat they'll give us. You know, but until it became a tradition, now we show you in the Bible, don't eat catfish, shrimp, you'll still want to, you've been doing it so long, it's a tradition now. You put the commandments of the Most High down to keep the tradition of men.
As the washing of the pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. And he said unto them, well, ye reject the commandments of Yahweh, that ye may keep your own tradition.
Right.
Moses said, honor thy father and thy mother, and whoso curseth father or mother, let him die the death.
Right.
But ye say, if a man shall say to his father or mother, it is Corbin, that is to say, a gift by whatsoever thou mightest be profit by me, he shall be free.
Right, man. So it don't matter how old you get, man. The law, statutes, and commandments still go, man. You still honor your father and your mother, man. But the Jews had started making up their own thing. You know what I'm saying? You had the Pharisees and stuff. But see who they was under. So who they was under, Esau. They was under the Greco-Roman Empire, man. So they started to reflect and act like them, man. See, the so-called white man, the white man, they don't honor their father and their mother, man. They'll cuss their mama out in a minute, man. It's all type of stuff they do, man. You know? But we learn how to worship the Father in spirit and in truth. What you got, Romans 12. Get some more out. I'm going to switch to it. So I think this might be Romans 6. See what on the top on the Romans 12.
That's Romans chapter 12, verse 1.
Get John 6 too, right? You get there, though. So you gotta be, matter of fact, get John 6 first. You gotta be born again.
Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
So this worshiping the Lord in spirit and truth. You gotta present your body a living sacrifice, man. You know, when you worship the Lord in spirit and in truth, no none coming for this, man. No none coming for the Lord, man. Nothing. Go ahead. Holy.
Acceptable unto the Most High.
Right, man. So you come separate from the world, man. You come separate. Everybody started to see a difference in you, man. Start to separate yourself from ungodliness, basically, man. Because you still deal with your people, man. You know, how else they gonna see your light shine? Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Which is your reasonable service.
Which is your reasonable service. Go ahead. It's reasonable service.
And be not conformed to this world.
Right. Be not conformed to this world, man. Because what our people will say now, that's we ain't living in them Bible days now. The woman don't need it. She can wear pants now. You know, sometimes the woman have to wear pants. We in captivity. The woman have to go to work. It might get too cold. The woman got to wear pants, man. You know. So we understand that, man. We ain't gonna be over righteous with this, trying to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. But we are out here to cast that judgment in the gate, so we can know how to worship the Most High in spirit and in truth, and so we can be read it again. Don't be conformed to the world,
and be not conformed to this world.
So be not conformed to this world, man. The American way. Go ahead.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
But be ye transformed, man. It's like you become a transformer, man. But how do you transform? By the renewing of your mind.
That ye may prove what is that good.
That you may prove that what is good. Go ahead.
And acceptable.
And acceptable, man. So then, when you get to be transformed by the renewing of your mind, now you starting to learn, man. You know, what's acceptable and what's not.
And perfect will of the Most High. Verse 3.
That's wrong. Yeah. Let him get there right quick.
Yeah, this is John chapter 3, verse 1. It said there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus.
Right, see, there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, man. The Pharisees were known as the doctors of the law, man. The Pharisees knew the law, man. Well, Paul said, I'm a Pharisee of a Pharisee. The Hebrew of the Hebrews of the tribe of Benjamin, man. But he counted all that loss for the gain to learn how to worship Yahweh by Shem Yahweh in spirit and in truth. Go ahead.
It says,
so you got to count all that. Yes, we learned, man, from coming up, from our elders and from the church, man. We got to, once we come renewed in the band. How y'all doing, Yeah, Jesus was a dark-skinned man with woolly hair. That's our sister. He didn't look like this, so that's why we got the horns on. He was dark-skinned with woolly hair, so don't get the misconception of the picture now. Go ahead. I wonder when she was looking. I thought she was looking at me. When she was looking at the side, I forgot to say it right.
Alright, this is John 3 and 1. There was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews.
See, a ruler of the Jews, man. Go ahead.
The same came to Yahushua by night.
Right.
And said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher.
What rabbi means? Master. Or teacher. Go ahead. So Nicodemus had enough knowledge to know the Spirit of the Lord was on this guy, man. Because Nicodemus was part of the Most High. And gave him to Yahushua, basically. Nicodemus helped pay for the burial, him and Joseph of Arimathea. And Nicodemus, like a secret disciple, I said he came to him by night. Because he knew the wicked Pharisees would go try to cast him out the temple. You know what I'm saying? So he was wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. Go ahead.
It says, we know that thou art a teacher from Yahweh. For no man can do these miracles that thou doest except Yahweh be with thee. Right. Yahushua answered and said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again.
So this is Yahushua coming to tell everybody. You got to let the whole, you let everybody know at that time who's in the land over there. Everybody got to be born again. The whole way has been perverted. That's why John was baptizing. That was basically symbolic for the remission of your sin. And you being born, you being renewed in your mind, man. You know, you becoming a new creature, basically. You becoming clean. How must a man cleanse his way? Get there real quick, right?
It except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of your house.
What is it? Probably verse 8, I said 119, 87. Oh, go ahead, I read that again, Salaki, bro.
It says, Yahweh shall answer and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again.
Except a man be born again, that's talking about spiritually. See, that's going into that physical resurrection again. Going back to, you got to wake out of that sleep. What's going to wake you out of that sleep? The word sleep goes into, the Greek word is hypnos, that hypnotizing stage that this country has put us in, that this democracy put us in, that Christianity put us in.
You cannot see the kingdom of your house.
So the Lord had to tell me, unless you be born again, you learn how to worship me all over again, you ain't going to see the kingdom.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 9. Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way?
Just can you read it? I can see if we need to slow this top on there.
Nicodemus said unto him, how can a man be born when he is old?
See, how can a man be born when he is old? Go ahead.
Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? Nicodemus didn't understand the mystery that Yahweh was talking about. He was speaking to him, in a parable, but he was speaking to him about being mentally reborn, not physically reborn. So, Yahweh had to break it down. Yahweh said, verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the
water and of the Spirit.
Be born of the water and of the Spirit. He cannot enter into the kingdom of the house. That which is born of the flesh is flesh.
It's just like even when a woman had that physical birth, what's the first thing that happened? That water break. So everything, it's like everything's in its perfect order, man. It's the spiritual side and the physical side of everything, man. That's why even when you watch the movie Matrix, man, whoever ain't watched the movie Matrix, you gotta watch it. With Neo being unplugged, that's why it's so like he being born again. It's like he go through the whole flow picture. Then it's like he go through the water and they unplug it. They basically get unplugged from being born again. The whole thought process. That's why that was part of him taking his red pill representing Palestine. Red pill representing seeing worshiping. You gotta see the truth. Basically,
what it really is.
right. That's what the scriptures do. The scriptures show you what the word for what it really is, who the other nations are, what America all about, who our people are, show you for what the word really is, man. And we just read in Romans 12:3, don't be conformed to this word, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind.
What this world will do, and the way Esau got it set up is, when you come into this world, he only showing you his world of it, his version of it, of what he thinks is good and right. But when you become unplugged from the matrix, like in the movie, when you become unplugged, spiritually unplugged, you really see what this world really is. And you had an understanding of how the Most High, not only how who the people are, who these other nations are, who your true enemy is, but you had an understanding of how the Most High wants the world to really operate, and how it's going to operate.
It says, I'm going to read verse 6 again. It says, that which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the Spirit is spirit.
And we know the other nations, you were born of the flesh, man. So that's why we tell you don't got to change, man. That which is born of the Spirit is spirit. So even right here, right now you got 2/3 of our people. It's like they ain't gonna get it, man. So that's what Yahweh Shah was going to too. He was letting Nicodemus know, because he already knew who Nicodemus was connected with. And so a lot of them people, a lot of them leaders were wicked, man. So he was separated right there. They're born of the flesh, they're born of the spirit. So if you was born to get this knowledge, you you know, if Yahweh Shai chose you, like the brother was going to earlier, before the foundation of the world to come into him, you're going to get it. That's all Yahweh Shai was telling you. Go ahead.
It says, verse 7 says, marvel not that I say unto thee, ye must be born again.
Right, see, marvel not that we say unto you, ye must be born again, man. So we telling our people, man, you got to be born again, man. Start to prove what's acceptable to the Most High. Let's look into the scriptures to see, man. He said you can eat all these abominable foods, man. He said you can celebrate Christmas and Easter and Halloween and all that, man.
It said the wind bloweth where it listen.
Right.
And thou hearest the sound thereof.
Right. So the wind blow, and you for wherever it want to do, you hear the sound thereof. Go ahead.
But canst not tell whence it comes.
Right, because the same Hebrew word for wind means spirit too, man. And breath. And breath. It's rakah. Go ahead.
And whither it goeth, so is very one that is born of the Spirit.
Right. Read that again.
It said the wind bloweth where it listens.
So the Spirit don't go on who it want to go on, man. The Spirit do what it want to do, man. You can't make nobody receive this truth, man. The Lord has to be dealing with you to receive this truth, man. A lot of our people really thought Jesus was a white man, man. But we showing them out the Bible, Jesus is a dark-skinned man. I say black man with wool and hair. Because the Hebrew word for black is for dark, which means dark skin. So we can say black, man. Because it,
Nice.
Niger is in the Latin, right? It's black. But we go back to the Hebrew, it's for dark. Yeah, it's black, man. So we can say he a black man, which we know the Hebrew, which the word black is derived from going to the etymology all the way back. Not Esau definition of. See, Esau still got you twisted up. The Lord still got you twisted up, Esau, no matter what you try to do. That's why the Lord said, all things, whatever thing is done, it's going to turn out good for the elect's sake. So no matter what Esau done, he can't put that label on us black. But now we look black up in the Hebrew. That's the Hebrew word, which means for dark. The tribe of Judah is black, unto the ground. It's in the Bible. Solomon was black. But you got to be born again, man. You got to know that. Don't be conforming to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. If America tell you it don't matter how you look, that ain't what the book say. You just rather got to work from his spirit and the truth.
It says the wind bloweth where it listens, and thou hearest the sound thereof.
Right.
But cannot tell where it comes, whence it comes, and whether it goeth. So is everyone that is born of the Spirit.
So is everyone that is born of the Spirit. It's like that. The Spirit do what he wants to do, man. This lesson I'm playing, this the Spirit though, man. He that is born of the Spirit the same way, man. That's it.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 1. Blessed are the undefiled in the way who walk in the law of the Lord.
See, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are the that's what make you undefiled. When you walk in these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man. What Deuteronomy 4? That is our wisdom and understanding in the sight of all the nations, man. Go ahead, bro.
Blessed are they that keep his testimonies, and they that seek him with the whole heart.
Blessed are they that keep his testimony, which the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, man.
They also do no iniquity. They walk in his ways. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently.
Read that again, Oxalot.
They also do no iniquity. They walk in his ways.
What it say they do no iniquity, that don't mean we're not going to go out. When you part of the elect, your sin, blessed to him whose sins are not imputed. Blessed, blessed, basically, if you go to the Lord, you go to the purpose today. Go ahead,
Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently.
Thou hast commanded us to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments diligently. Keep these commandments diligently. Go ahead.
And to keep, oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes.
Oh, that his ways were directed to keep his statutes, man. So this why we tell our people you gotta be born again. The church will tell you don't gotta keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Go ahead, bro. But they was doing that during the time of Yahushua, through the word eagerly called Jesus Christ. How you had the Sadducees, but the Sadducees they was the ones as the high priest. They were responsible for holding the temple down. They had tried to mix Greek customs with our customs. That's what they done, man. It was all about the money. Go ahead, bro.
Then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments.
Right. Then you ain't gonna be ashamed, man. You have respect unto all his commandments.
I will praise thee with uprightness of heart.
So like we had a brother out here last, we gotta praise the Most High. This how we praising him, man. We sending up spiritual sacrifices, man. Now that point he ended with, wasn't nothing wrong with that. But he got to do that in spirit and in truth. Everybody got their job to do, man. You know? See what it says? Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. You know, you dance, you sing. Oh, that's part of it, man. But that's why you got prophets, teachers, apostles, pastors, evangelists. It's different bodies. We doing what we doing. This our part right here, man. This our part, man. Oh, hey, how you doing, bro? Doing all right, bro? Doing all right, man.
I will praise thee with uprightness of heart, when I shall have learned thy righteous judgment.
See, when we have, see, I would.
No, it said, then shall I not be ashamed.
Verse 6, and shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments.
What did Yahushua say? If you're not ashamed to speak before men, I won't be ashamed to speak of you before the Father. So we can't be ashamed, to tell our people about, the word of the Most High. We can't be ashamed to tell our people not to eat pork. We can't be ashamed to tell our people, hey, you're not getting the true doctrine. Because if we be ashamed to speak before men, the Messiah is going to be ashamed to plead before the Father of us before the Father. So, it works hand in hand.
Verse 7, I will praise thee with uprightness of heart, when I shall have learned thy righteous judgment. I will keep thy statutes.
Read that again.
I will praise thee with an uprightness of heart.
Right. Praise him with an uprightness of mind. Go ahead.
When I shall have learned thy righteous judgment.
See, when we have learned his righteous judgments, going back into the renewing of the mind, going back into the spirit and the truth. So once you learn that, read it again.
I will praise thee with uprightness of heart.
See, that's when you go praise the Most High with uprightness of heart. You ain't gonna be honoring him with your lips, but your heart pour from him. Go ahead.
When I shall have learned thy righteous judgment.
When you have learned his righteous judgment, that's all we doing. It's teaching the righteous judgments of the Lord, man. The Lord is a judge, man. He teaching us how to judge. Get it. John 7:24 right there. You're going right back to that. So Yahushua ain't say nothing different, man. That's why we can go here a little, there a little, precept upon precept, line upon line. This brother read in the Psalms, go pull it right up out of in the New Testament. That's it, ain't. You can start where you want to, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna start at verse 23. It says, it says, if a man on the Sabbath day receives circumcision, that the law of Moses should not be broken, are ye angry at me, because I have made a man every whit whole on the Sabbath day?
Right, now this what led to him saying this, go ahead.
Judge not according to the appearance.
Don't judge according to appearance, man. You know, don't do that, man. You might see a brother doing something on the Sabbath. You can't judge according to how it look. Why is he doing that, man? You know, because we ain't gonna keep it perfectly, man. You know, so like he did. You might see Jake out here doing all type of stuff. You can't judge according to appearance. Guess what? Yeah, I learned something too. I know this scripture, but it hit me even harder. One day I was in Belt. I'm school shopping for my daughter. Got the J girl, she got blood in her. And this girl ain't got blood in her. So, but guess what? The girl, and I wasn't judging it, but the girl with the blood in her treated me way better than the girl who ain't had the blood in her. She really was trying to, the girl with the blood in her, she tried to give me all type of discounts and everything. So this scripture came to my mind, I'm like, damn. Cause I know when I do see Jake with the women with the blood in her, I be like, they on some BS. You know, which I ain't saying she won, but that just reiterate to the scripture to me even more, man. Judge not according to appearance, man. So you can't, you know. So hey, it's just a testimony I want to bring out according to me. Where I look at that wrong. Where I was looking at that wrong, man. You know, read it again, man.
It said, judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment.
Right, but judge righteous judgments, man. So going back into how you gonna judge righteous judgment when you learn righteous judgment. Go ahead. Let's hear it again. Read that scripture again, huh?
I will praise thee with uprightness of heart.
Right.
When this Psalm 119, verse 7. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart, when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments.
See that? So we're gonna praise the Most High with uprightness of man. We have learned his righteous judgments. Go ahead.
I will keep thy statutes.
Right.
Oh, forsake me not utterly.
Right.
Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his ways?
So wherewith shall a young man, we start with the man or young woman, clean his or her ways. Go ahead.
By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
By taking heed thereto according to thy word. So this how you cleanse your way. Go with the smoke.
With my whole heart have I sought thee.
Right.
Oh, let me not wander from thy commandments.
With thy whole heart have I sought thee. That's why you have shot said, he that seeketh shall find. He that knocketh, the door gonna be open. Go ahead.
Thy word have I hid in my heart.
Right. So these words, man, you gotta keep them in your mind, man. Say bind these words around your neck like a chain, man. It's like you come a prisoner of your Yahushua, man. You a prisoner of your Yahushua. Now you a prisoner of this word, man.
That I might not sin against thee.
That we may not sin against you. Go ahead.
Blessed art thou, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Teach me thy statutes.
Right, so we teaching the people the statutes, man. Get that in Matthew 5:17.
With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth.
So we honor the Lord with our lips and with our mind. Why? Because we learn his righteous judgment. We learn his people. So we praise him with uprightness in mind because we learn his righteous judgment. And the learning process continue to get, it don't never stop. It never stops. Knowledge, you should go to and fro, the knowledge should be increased. So the knowledge gonna continue to increase, man. Because there's no end or beginning to the Lord. So the knowledge, so his words, there's no end or beginning to him, man. It just keep going and going and going. Heaven and earth should pass away, but the word gonna live forever. Be there, man. Let's be in that verse.
All right, this is Matthew 5, verse, I'm going to start at 16.
Read words in red.
Let your light so shine before men,
Right.
that they may see your good works.
You might well start up before that.
I'm going to start at verse 14. He said, ye are the light of the world.
Right, man. So we set as the light of the world now, man. This for the elect right here. We the light of the world, man. We the light of the world, the nation of Israel right now, man. That's why the time's coming, man. And it's coming, it's fast approaching, man. Esau gonna come after the elect hard, man. He gonna come after the men of the Lord hard. He know we the only reason why Israel gonna be preserved and reserved. He know that, man. It's like when they killed Yahushua, they thought that was the end of us, man. No, that was the beginning, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
So the pressure gonna get harder and harder, man, as this thing go on, man. The pressure gonna get harder and harder, mainly against the elect, man. What did 2 Ezra 16:7 say? That there should be a great insurrection in every city against those who fear the Lord and keep His commandments, man. What Revelation 12 say? That He went to make war with the women of her sin and those that kept His commandments, man. So that's what's coming, man.
Y'all doing?
How you doing, bro? Go ahead, bro.
Alright, verse 15 says, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
Right, man.
But
So that's why we out here, man. We ain't finna put our light under a bushel, man. Go ahead.
It said, but on a candlestick,
Right,
and give it light unto all that are in the house.
right. What is Revelation 7? The 7 candlesticks represent the Spirit of the Lord, man. These are the 7 spirits. Go ahead.
Let your light so shine before men,
Right. Let your lights therefore shine before men, man.
that they may see your good works,
Right. That they may see your good works, man.
and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Right. So it might seem like a lot of people ain't listening, but that's why you always hear brothers say, keep doing good work. We let our light shine before men, man. And they see the good works too. Eventually, they gon' hey, the harvest is great, man. It ain't came in, but the labors are free. Just wait till that harvest come in, man. It's gonna be so great a harvest, brothers gonna have to split up. Brothers gonna be teaching in their own. Brothers gonna split up, man. That's how great the harvest gonna be, man. Go ahead.
Think not that I come to destroy the law
Think not that I come to destroy the law
or the prophets.
or the prophets.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right. Yahushua came to fulfill everything in the law. He is the law and the prophets, man. Go ahead.
Think not that I come to destroy, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass,
To heaven and earth pass,
one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law,
right,
till all be fulfilled.
till all be fulfilled, man. And that jot or that tittle that you think passed from the law, which was the animal sacrifices, that was just done for the shadow of things to come, for him to come shed his blood. So really ain't nothing really, that changed from the law. But it was already set up, the shadow of things to come, according to Hebrews 10, that Yahushua was coming anyway. That body been prepared, man. It just coming at the specific time that the Heavenly Father want him to come, at the right time. After we went to those free captivities, at the time that we had been Hellenized, man. So he came at the perfect time to restore all things. Go ahead.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments,
Whosoever shall break one of the least of these commandments,
and shall teach men so,
and shall teach men so.
he shall be
So what could be one of the least? The dietary law, man. Man, eat food don't make you go out. Come on, man, destroying our body. What you eat affect how you think, man. I know that, man. Even I just stopped eating certain stuff like sugars and starches. Now I see how it affect how I think, man. Bread, man. It affect how you think. Which that ain't no doctrine or nothing. But it proved that in Daniel. When Daniel and the men who chose to stay away from the king's diet and just eat vegetables and water, said they appeared wiser, they appeared brighter, you know what I'm saying, and wiser. They was more healthier and wiser, man. Go ahead, bro.
he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
He should be called least, so he got the least chance of making it, man. Whoever teaching you they to break these commandments and they done away with, he got the least chance of making it. Go ahead.
But whosoever shall do and teach them,
Whosoever shall do and teach them,
the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
they gonna be called great. They got the greatest chance of making it, man. And they gonna be called great in the kingdom, man. Which the elect is gonna do this.
It said, for I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees.
So this you have start talking to the regular people now. Except your righteousness exceed the righteous are ye damn your leaders today? Go ahead.
Ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom.
You ain't going in no case enter into the kingdom, man. Go ahead, Al.
This Psalm chapter 119, verse 9. Whither shall a young man cleanse his ways?
Right.
By taking heed thereunto according to the word.
By taking heed thereunto according to the word. Go ahead.
With my whole heart have I sought thee. Oh, let me not wander from thy commandments.
Right.
Thy word have I hid in my heart.
So same thing what your house shall said. She said, let not me wander from thy commandments. So it said, he that teaches anyone to break the least of these commandments and do so, he's through. Go ahead.
That I might not sin against thee.
Right.
Blessed art thou, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
That they may not sin against thee. Get 1 John 3 and 4 right quick.
Teach me thy statutes.
Right.
With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth.
So with thy lips, we're going to declare all the judgments of the Lord with thy lips and with thy mouth, man. We're going to declare all the judgments out of his mouth. Go ahead. America going to be destroyed. So-called white people going into slavery and the other nations. The chosen people of the Lord are the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But guess what? 2/3 of y'all going to be destroyed. That's the judgment coming from out of the Lord's mouth, man. Got it up.
All right, I'm going to start up. It said, beloved. This is 1 John 3 and 2. I'm going to just go and start at 1. It said, behold, 1 John 3 and 1. It said, behold, that manner of love for the Father have bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of the Most High.
This is a manner of love because the Most High woke us up back to who we are. That's love and mercy. You know, the Most High woke us up so we can be called the sons of God again, the sons of the Most High. Back in Hosea 1, chapter 1, verse 10, it said, in a land where they were called not my people, roughly paraphrased, it said, you're going to be called the sons of the living power. And that's what the Most High did. He's showing us that love again.
Therefore the world knoweth us not. It said, therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not.
It said the world know us not because it knew him not. The world didn't know Yahushua because they didn't understand the doctrine. They didn't believe on the doctrine. And that's the same thing that's going on right now. They don't understand and believe on the doctrine that the Most High has blessed us to understand. So they don't understand what we teach it. They don't understand the Most High. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Beloved, now are we the sons of Yahweh, and it do not yet appear what we shall be.
Now we are the sons of the living power. Now we are woken up to who we are according to the scriptures. We done woken up back to our heritage, and now we being made back to sons of the Most High. And it said we read that again.
It said, beloved, now are we the sons of Yahweh, and it do not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
It said, we know not what we should be, because we haven't received the promises yet. We can't even fathom what the promise is going to be like. We just, you can only imagine, but we know when he come back, we're going to be like him. We're going to receive a body like him. We're going to be joint heirs to the kingdom, with Yahushua. He's going to be our king. And we're going to be able to receive the kingdom just as he is.
He didn't say we're going to see him as he is, man. He ain't going to come back looking like you, man. Chill out, bro. Chill out. We don't drink coffee, none of that, man. Chill out.
I'm going to give me a cigarette.
Verse 3 says,
I got one like that. Mine is dope.
606.
Got a dope like
602.
All right, verse 3. It said, and every man that have his hope in him purify himself, even as he is pure. whoever committed transgression, also the law. Whoever committed sin, transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is the transgression of the law. Someone got sin.
This Psalm chapter 119, verse 11. Thy word have I hid in my heart, that I might not sin against thee.
Right.
Blessed art thou, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Teach me thy way, thy statutes. With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimony, as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways.
Right.
I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy word.
Right.
Going to stop right there.
What you think?
I can stop right there. Let me bring up the precept that goes with that. This is Psalm 19. He was reading in Psalm 119. It shows you how King David linked these things up sometimes. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament shows his handiwork.
Right, so the heaven shows the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and the heaven declares his handiwork. You see the stars, the moon, or the clouds, all of it. And then the heaven declaring his work now, man. Right now. Via the internet, man. Via satellite. This is work. This is one.
It said, day unto day utter speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
There you go. Day unto day utter speech, night unto night showeth knowledge. Why? Because you had the tribe of Issachar. They used to study. They were the ones, they were trying to help study the stars, tell you we go to war. That's why when you got over here, you had the Northern Kingdom, as far as the Hispanic, Latinos, and Native Americans. They had all these great gardens and all that, man. Because they knew how to look up in the heavens. They knew when to plant the crops. You know what I'm saying? They knew what crop to plant in each season, man. Right, man. That's how the Mayans made their calendar. Go ahead.
And as I said earlier, there's no way, nowhere that the word is not being preached. You know, it's being pushed throughout the whole world. And this verse right here, in verse 3, Psalm 19:3, says it. It said, there is no speech nor language.
Read verse 2 again. I'm going to say day and night.
Okay, day unto day utter speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
Right.
There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. You know, so as I said earlier, this word is going out throughout the whole entire world. You know, the Most High has his men out on the corner, on the internet, or via a person teaching his word. So there, you know, all is going to hear his word. You know, which he said, all shall receive his word before the end shall come. So,
well, all ain't gonna receive it, they gonna all.
but when I say receive, I mean hear it.
Right.
Yeah, all shall hear it. Word. So like, let me clear that up. You know, before the end shall come. It says, their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them that he set a tabernacle for the sun. And so, you know, that line, you know, be of internet, be of person to person, be of YouTube, or be of phone, or however, the Most High word is getting out. So, you know, I just wanted to bring that out to back up the brother what he was saying about speech earlier when he was reading. You know, so it's in Psalm 119. You know, it's getting out.
You sit on that?
Yes.
What you said Psalm 119, right? Go back to Romans 12. Romans 6. Read that last book you read, Romans 12. I didn't know Romans 6. Then we're going to find the end of Romans 12. You have to go here, so you have time to think.
It's Romans chapter 12, verse 2.
Today like a little drainage day, man. Energy levels ain't up, man. You know, but it's all good though, man. In season, out of season, we're gonna be here, man. We're gonna fight through this, man. Esau got us all jacked up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why America got to be destroyed, man. Only in America, man. This stuff is only in America, man. Standing on all this concrete. This is why it's so hot and humid, man. Because this is grass or dirt. The heat won't be trapped. And it'll do what it's supposed to go. You put concrete, it's trapping the heat. So that's why it make it so humid around here, man.
We're not supposed to be walking on concrete anyway.
Right. We're just making a point why it's so humid. It's the heat being trapped. Go ahead, man.
Romans chapter 12, I'm going to start back in verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, it was 12, right? I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High,
right,
which is your reasonable service.
Which is your reasonable service. Go ahead.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, man. By learning these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That's how you renew your mind. Go ahead.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
Right, man. We're teaching the Bible. Everybody on the side. These are people who the Lord died for, brother. You still read. You hear me, bro? Yeah. You believe the Bible, the word of the Lord, dog? Yeah. Right. You know about the 12 tribes of Israel? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So you know then.
Tribe of Judah.
Right. We from the tribe of Judah. But you know it's 12 tribes.
Yeah.
Right. So you know about all the tribes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bro. Shalom, bro.
All right, brother.
All right.
Verse 3. For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you.
So through the grace given to us, that every man among us, but going back to the scripture, we letting our light shine before men, man. You know, eventually, hey, when it start going down tough, a lot of people gonna start to come, man. They listen, they hear us. They gonna start. It's gonna, when the 11 and 12 hour come, they gonna come, man. When the 11 hour now, you know. Could be in a 10 and a half hour now, man. It's only how about shouldn't have a shot, man. But the harvest gonna come in the last time, man.
Yeah, that's what the scriptures say, you know, when that time comes, the people gonna be coming out searching and looking, and they gonna say there was a prophet among us. You know, but the Most High may have us put up wherever He chose for us to be. You know, so that time coming, like the brother said, that time is coming. People gonna come. They're gonna be seeking.
For that time, he talking about it's going to be a great harvest coming in too, man. Going back to like the book of Acts, 3,000 souls were saved in one day. Right, see, that's going to happen again, man. It's going to take some big though, man. But it's going to happen. And then that time going to come with the brother talking about too, the famine of the world coming too, man. Go ahead,
Verse 2. And be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Right.
For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think.
Right. Get that in Romans 6, huh? Oh, right there, start at the top, because it says, go right.
But to think soberly, according as the Most High have dealt to every man the measure of faith.
Right, man. But to think soberly, you got to understand the Most High dealt to every man his measure of faith, man.
Get my fire dog.
Hey, let him know I should go there.
He ain't never went. I'm saying to God.
It says 6 and 1. It says, what shall we say then? What shall we continue to? Shall we continue to sin, that grace may abound?
Right.
Yahweh forbid.
Right, so we under grace. We justified by faith. Should we continue to sin that grace more may abound? The how shall forbid. So what's sin? The breaking of the law, transgression of the law. So we should continue to break the law that grace may abound. Go ahead.
How shall we?
So this how you become renewed in your mind. This how you become born again, man. You got to learn the judgments of the Lord, man. Like we was reading on Psalms 119, man. I would delight in the judgments of the Lord in my mind, and I have learned his righteous judgments, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 2 says, Yahweh forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin?
See, after we that are dead to sin, so now you there go that dead again, man. Because you start to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. This is that free. This is why I say the truth should set you free. Worship him in spirit and in the truth. Now you dead to sin now, man. You know, go ahead. Now you really starting to live. Now you dead to sin. What that mean? You being born again now, man. Spiritual. It's gonna manifest into the physical.
Like how y'all got my stuff manifest. I walked up.
It said, live any longer therein.
Live any longer therein. So what is people talking about? Paul was steady telling you don't break the law. Live no longer therein. Go ahead.
I got a back degree.
Therefore, we are buried with him by baptism into death. That like as Yahweh was risen up from the dead by the glory of the Father.
So he's talking about the physical resurrection of Yahweh. Go ahead.
Even so, we also shall walk in newness of spirit, of the life.
Appreciate it, brother. I'm good, bro. Read that again, huh?
Verse 4, it says, therefore we are buried with him by baptism into death.
Right.
Like as Yahweh was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also shall walk in newness of life.
We should walk in newness of life. Go ahead.
For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his
Because
resurrection.
he died for our sins, basically, man. Go ahead. So that's why you have faith in Yahweh Shai, man. He died so that we can have that grace and that mercy, man. Go ahead. He shed his blood for us. Go ahead.
Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him.
The old man crucified with him. What did it mean? You physically get crucified like he was? No. Go ahead. Ma'am? What'd you say? Huh? What is a wedding or something? Like what is it? Yeah, up in here. They'll park your car for you. You're not gonna have to pay them, man. Just go ahead, huh?
Verse 5, it says, for if we have been planted together in likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection.
Right.
Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him,
Right.
that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin.
Right. Henceforth we should not serve sin. What's sin? The break of the law. Hey, go for it, sin. You do that, bro.
For he that is dead is free from sin.
He that is dead is free from sin. It's talking about physical death? No. Go ahead.
Now, if we be dead with Yahweh Shai, we believe that we shall also live with him.
Right. So now we living with him, man. Because he came to set the record straight, man. Go ahead.
Knowing that Yahweh Shai, being raised from the dead, died no more.
Right.
Death had no more dominion over him.
Right. Death has no more dominion over us now, man. Go ahead.
For in that he
What
died.
is death, man? What is sin? What is sin, man? The wages of sin is what? Death. Go ahead. So the wages of breaking the law is death. Going back into what you said, 4 and 1. All that keep it should come to life. All that they break, go away from it. You gonna die, man. Go ahead.
For in that he died, and he died unto sin once, but in that he lived unto Yahweh Shai. Unto Yahweh, Salaki. Likewise, reckon ye also yourselves to
So
be
now
dead.
you learning Because like the scripture we started out, some held not the knowledge of the Most High. So now we going into the knowledge of the Most High about this whole law thing. They teaching us you don't have to keep the law no more. We ain't justified by the law. We ain't gonna be saved by the law, man. But through faith, we establish the law, man.
I mean, way we not give it to the swift and strong, but those who do it to the end.
Right. Those that do it to the right.
You can eat the horse. A warrior not saved by the horse written by the faith of God, by trusting in God and do everything obedience. You got to take the whole prepared land out and conquer it and never lose the faith. You might break some bones, swell some bones up, miss some teeth, but you can never lose his family because the family all they got in the children and seed beyond below. But God shall love the work, gave his only begotten Son, who obedience should not perish, they have everlasting life. It is better to give the seed. When you see the Holy Ghost power, the wind blows, you get a tear bump. You get a good feeling, you cry sometimes, but tears of joy, not tears of worry, not tears of unfaithful love, but you gotta have mercy on your brother, your sister, your children, your animals, and everything in the world. You ain't got mercy, you ain't got Jesus in your life. I have mercy on anybody. Many people did something to me, but I had mercy on the man that shot me with a gun. I ain't get no gun shoot me. I talked about it. Hey, do no time. I used to work for him, and they used to force my food, but I still used to. You know, my wife told me in my life as I married son of God, Christ, you wear horse. He said, son, he said, I went to a wedding, right? And I married a woman. I was young, she was older than me. But I married, I kept her in my life. And I went see her in the arena. I ain't know she was gonna come back to me. I just prayed, in my bed crying, and shedding tears. And I lost everything I had in my whole life. Got sick in the bed, got chicken pox. But didn't eat no food on flesh, but I trusted the spirit that Jesus would heal me. I had chicken pox all over me. Fever was so high. I thought I was gonna leave off the earth. My cousin Stacey gave me a little liquor, nice her, thought it was gonna help me. I had chicken pox 3 days in bed, my dad James Murphy bed. I rolled up the bed. Darren came on over with a piece. I still didn't eat. I vomited on the floor. I said, no, I can't eat. I said, he said, yeah, give me something. I said, he only God and Jesus could have kept me alive 2 times. I love y'all, bro. I love y'all, bro. I love y'all, bro. Hey, if you ever need your faith in Jesus, I seen the love of God. The Lord wear red robe with tattered, dipped in blood, with black sandals, with a golden vision, like the sunshine, brown hair. And his face is like an image of God, a ghost. He died for, but at 12 o'clock full moon, he gave up the ghost on the cross. He said, Father, why have you forsaken me? He never knew he had to die for a father in so much pain. But when he died, he risen, came back from the tomb of the 3 rocks. And once he rose, he showed everybody Peter's hand and his disciples, his mother, and Magdalene, and all his disciples. And he descended in the air and flew up with the ghost in Pentecost. When Pentecost came, there's no touching on hands, but it was touched by the Almighty God. Jesus healed me in the bed when I was sick. I thought I was gonna pass off. My mama told me to seed from me, and I smoked a cigarette. He touched me with his finger. I was laying in the bed. He said, touch me. I got a smoke cigarette. I said, yeah, but I never know what I was gonna do. I was doing it to the end with the cigarette still smoking. But I never died. I smoked something last night. I was waiting. They had nothing to eat. One bought me a little zebra cake at the stove. I told Reno I was gonna bring it in. See, I've been walking something in milk down. It was white stripes on it. And I got something else. I see my wife. She was gonna stab me in the. She was come. I walked out. I walked to McDonald's. I walked to McDonald's. I love her though. I got many wives. She walked to the left side white girl I had married. She walked to the foot of the house. I ain't walking behind her, but she like, I let you know. I was going back to this thing, I was talking. The other one was about to put me on. I put the stove, gave popcorn, a cake, a 7-day cake. And they were supposed to eat on Saturday.
It's all good.
And she came back to the stove. I let her walk down, didn't worry about it, didn't die. Just rested. I my off, and came back and gave like I seen you again. Then I told her I come back and I have a word for you. Now the way I used to be strong on the track, wearing 175.